Hey Jay, my first question I want to start out with is, do you know where the U.S. stands when it comes to education, our ranking?
No, I don't.
We're number 23.
Okay.
Take a shot in the dark after number 1.
Japan.
I'll give you 2 more tries.
Canada. England?
Finland.
Finland. That was my next.
Number 2. Who do you think's number 2?
Number 2, Brazil.
Guys,
Brazil.
2 more.
Let's see, Italy. France.
South Korea. Do you know?
Next one.
Can you guess why?
No.
Finland takes the top 5% of their college graduates and recruits them as teachers.
Okay.
South Korea, number 2. Top 10%.
Okay.
Do you know we beat them when it comes in? Or do you know where we rank first as far as education goes?
Oh, is education?
It's not math or science.
It's government?
We're the most confident,
How is that education?
but we're number 23.
Okay.
We're the most confident about our education. We think we're smarter than everyone else. We also spend for kids K through 12, $129,000 per student.
How much do they spend?
Yes, Finland's number 1. Guess how much they
I
spend?
don't have to guess. I don't know.
They spend $92,000 per child.
Oh, okay.
So do you think there's a correlation between the economy and our education?
No.
No?
No.
So why do you feel like as Americans or U.S. companies outsource for jobs?
I don't know.
You don't think maybe because it's cheaper and they have more education than we do?
I think because it's cheaper.
Not the
I
fact,
don't think because they're more educated.
not the fact that these countries rank number 1 and number 2 while we're number 23. And these are the countries we go to for jobs.
I don't think so.
So what do you think it is besides it's cheaper? Just it's cheap labor?
I think it's just because it's cheaper.
Well, Jake, how do you feel about like from your personal view? You know, since you really wouldn't answer the question, but how do you feel about education? You know, do you feel we should take a step ahead?
How are we going to take a step ahead?
I mean, that's what I'm asking you. What do you feel that we need to do to
Discipline our children, man. Because it's all kids. I mean, high school, kids in high school don't do shit. Can I say shit? Well, you can edit that out later. Anyways, they don't want to learn. They don't want to be there. People make them be there, but they're not learning anything. You know, they're just sitting there playing with their friends or messing with the teachers. I know, people did it in high school. I was one of those kids that just sat in the corner, you know, and just did my work. I didn't really mess with the teachers or anything. But I don't know, kids just don't want to learn things. And then I don't know what we can. I think just beating them, you know, will make them want to do it.
Well, besides beating them, Jake, what about the funds? Like, could we fund a lower privilege school to get the books they need, to get the pencils, the paper that they need to get better at education?
I don't know. I went to Aldi, and that's a pretty crappy school. You know, I mean, it's not really crappy, but you know, it's pretty ghetto over there. And like, I mean, if they want to sponsor us and give us like newer books and stuff, all we're gonna do is write in them. I mean, all we're gonna do is tear them up, not give a crap. Still not gonna do it. New books don't mean anything to us. Get the cheapest books you can. Don't try and give us like those new like $500 books. Just give us some like crappy paper, like maybe $25 books.
Do you feel that
we're gonna ruin them anyways?
Do you feel that maybe it starts younger than high school? Because as kids, or maybe just my opinion, some kids are taught just to pass tests. They're not taught to think through the questions. Teachers go and say, okay, this is the question of option A, B, or C. It's kind of just written in plain English. Do you think that if we were taught not just to pass the test, but to think through things, if it weren't just standardized tests, that would kind of help once we got to high school, or once we got to the high school at a collegiate level?
It would help. But I mean, because that's all I do is try to pass tests. But actually, college, all it is tests. They don't give us a lot of homework or anything, you know, daily grades. So high school really didn't prepare me for college at all. They really, they struggled they like tried to want us to get to pass the class. Just give us daily grades, extra credit. You know, even if you turn in your stuff like 2 weeks late, they'll still take it. You know, college isn't like that. College isn't like that at all. If you're late, you're late. They don't take it. They don't give you any homework. Well, they give you homework. They don't give you like daily grades or participation grades. It's all up to you to know the material and pass the test. That's all it is.
So basically, what you're saying, we need to be like more like South Korea and Finley, and take the top percent.
I think we need to like that no child left behind stuff. No, screw that. Leave the child behind because he's an idiot.
What do you know about No Child Left Behind?
Nothing. I just know the phrase.
Okay, well, with No Child Left Behind, if a kid's in 3rd grade, they don't know division, or if they can't read their name, the teacher legally cannot fail that child.
No, fail him.